So how many of you would like to set up your own habits for success? Say aye.
Aye.
All right, so the way that you do that, just a little, since I'm just trying to do some time filler here, is one, again, you say, okay, let's say if it's exercise. You'd start by saying, I'm going to work out every single day until I'm just ripped and have 6% body fat. That's like, how many of you would believe that? Right? So if you can't believe in an outcome, you're not going to try for it. But how many of you think that you could do one push-up? Just one. How about if I said one push-up against the wall? I want to see every hand up in this room. Okay? And so at the end of the day, what you would do is you would take a habit that you already do. Like, how many of you already brush your teeth? All right, 90% of the room. Great. I'm going for 100% next time. But before you would brush your teeth, you wouldn't let yourself brush your teeth unless you first do your one push-up. So you would say, okay, all right, now I get to brush my teeth. Believe me, if you don't brush your teeth, someone will remind you. So you get to do your push-up. Someone's going to say, you need to do your push-up, please. Right? So always link any new habit that you're trying to instill into your neurology to one that already exists. If you want the feeling, because feelings too are something that you can train. Right? So just like you go into the gym and you work out your biceps or your triceps, when you work out your emotions, you can actually do joy. You can do more peace. You can do more happiness. How many of you would love to have more happiness in your life? Right? So how many of you would like your spouse to be more happy? Yeah. Right? So I always put it on somebody else, right? So at the end of the day, one thing that you can do is as you walk through, you create what are called tethers or anchors. So as you're walking into a room, like for me it's a door frame. You know, as I'm walking through, I say I am love. And so it instills in me because there's other people in that room. And sometimes it's very easy to get wrapped up in your own thing and not connect with other human beings. But I think that the most rewarding thing personally is to have that human connection. But because of these devices where we're always here, there's billboards, how many things are we getting hit with? Do you guys feel that we are, as a people, are less connected than ever, even though there's more ways to connect? Mm-hmm. And so I feel like it's really important to set up the rules of engagement for success so that we have that presence and that focus on the people that are around us, because it elevates your game. When you're a person mover, when you can connect with another person and have that intimate relationship where that you can lift it up because you know what that person wants and you can help them to get there. There's a saying, I think it was Zig Ziglar, who said the way to get what you want is to help enough people get what they want. Right? So if you're focused on the needs of others, but doing it in a real way, you're connected, you see this person has pain. You are a teacher, you are a leader, and there's something that you know that everybody else needs. That's why you've been given that encounter. I personally believe that. So if you're there together, what could you do to connect with that human being at a higher level? One thing is just eye contact. Another thing is the tone of your voice. It's the presence that you bring to the room. Okay, so when it comes to your neurology, when it comes to training your state, how many of you have ever felt happy before? We all have, right? Have you ever felt joy? You say you want more of that. So how does a person who is happy, how do they breathe when you're happy? Shallow or deep?
Deep.
Take deep breaths. Okay? What's the physiology of the stance? If you're someone who's confident, if you want to feel more confidence, how does a person who's confident stand? Okay? So if I did this, and I came into the room, and I said, I'm confident. I'm really, really confident. Okay? How many of you would believe me on that one? Right? Now, so your body sometimes trains your mind, or as you'll learn from Eli, Tony Robbins says that your motion creates your emotion. So you have to get physically in state and invoke the emotional state that you want to create so that you can be present and be there for others.